Hello everyone and welcome back to Rayman Legends with SheepNDane. Today we will be tackling the end of the game. This is the final episode! So as a result, all hell is about to break loose. And a cloud of darkness is going to evolve. In which case we're going to slay the dragon. So let's begin Rayman Legends. The final chapter. By the way, the invasion things by here, they're little mini challenges you get as you play the game. So I thought I'd just mention that right now. Anyway, time to get going. And as you can tell, Murphy's in the picture, so I think I was wrong about the last part having the final Murphy level. Oh no! I hope I was wrong because I prefer to not Murphy the final levels of this. Because the Murphy levels at this point onwards take a lot of... No, I remember this. This is the final Murphy level. And this level is Tricky Dicky, as a certain person once said. I don't know who said that, but someone did. Now, what can I say about this level? Be careful! There's going to be a lot of buzz saws, and this is a very, 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 very fast-paced level. So basically you need to move everything in the way so Glowbox can quite easily traverse the environment. Now let's go to... Move the thing on the left so Glowbox can go up, because there's a secret passage up here leading to a teensy. Now, I actually haven't been up this path yet, so I actually have no idea how to do this. This'll be a first. Alright, how do I do this? Okay, so I basically need... Oh, I see. Okay, so it's like the very first puzzle like this where... Wait, hold on. How do I... Do I sort of... How, hey? How do I do this? Oh, I see, I gotcha. I meant to move the thing onto the left. Oh, clever that, isn't it? Clever. Alright, so let's just get Glowbox up here. Now move this to the left so Glowbox can jump over it. Come on, jump! I moved it too quick! You know what? Screw it. Final level. I don't have time for this. You guys can tell how to do that from yourselves because it's very easy. Now, just cut this rope. You. I got yous. Time to finish this off once and for all, son. You're going down. And as you can tell, he summoned dragons. So how are you going to dodge these dragons? Well, move all these things out of the way as Glowbox runs down. I don't know how this is going to be done on an Xbox. In fact, it's near impossible to do on here because Glowbox keeps getting stuck on a platform. So basically you need to, as soon as the things pop on the screen, move them. It's the only physical way I can really explain to do this, because otherwise I don't think there's a way to do this. You need to really pay attention. Whenever you see these H's cut with ropes on them, cut the rope, because, well, otherwise Glowbox will be an idiot, and instead of jumping, he's going to run into the spikes because he's Glowbox like that. This is a very fast-paced stage though, folks, so keep your toes on. How are you going to take your toes off anyway? That's a stupid phrase. What the hell was that? Am I smoking? But, this isn't... I don't think this is going to take too long to complete though. It's very fast-paced, but I think it's relatively short to deal with. But remember, whenever you see ropes, cut them. Whenever you see things, move them. There's nothing more to say about that. Don't worry about the dragons. The dragons really decoration and an excuse to shout at you if you go too slow. So, really, pathetically easy. Kind of. Now we're on to the final stretch, folks. Just get moving. Remember, don't be too slow, because otherwise the dragon's going to catch up to you. My nose is running. This isn't good. Okay, come on. Come on, Glowbox. Oh, Jesus, he got minced. Son? As did he. Alright, Glowbox, let's do this. We are now done. Thank God. I need to blow my nose. Well, we're not exactly done. We've still got a tiny couple of things to move. AKA that one saw. Now we're done with the level. So let's just touch the eyeball that you guys can't see because it doesn't show up on the TV screen for some reason. And that's the end of the Murphy levels. Oh, yes. Oh, I've been waiting long and hours for this day. Oh, no more Murphy levels. Which, don't get me wrong, they're good levels. I love the Murphy levels. I don't know anyone that doesn't love the Murphy levels. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's go on to the Cloud of Darkness, the final battle in the game. This is it. It's time to go. It's time to get our Rayman on. It's like that's a thing, isn't it? Get our Rayman on. That's a phrase the kids say. Anyway, as you can tell, that little fluffy thing, don't worry about him, he's nothing. Let's just keep moving across here. Boom, get out of my way. So yeah, this is it. No, 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 no! I failed before the boss actually started. Well done. Well bloody done me. I wanted to be all epic and... Alright, so whenever you see those skull things, ground pound onto them. There we go. Bring it on. I am the SheepNDane, and this is the end of the Rayman Legends LP. So guys, meet the final boss of the game. It's a hand. Woo! Now, despite the fact it's a hand, and that's probably the most pathetic... Oh, Christ, I died. It's probably the most pathetic sort of final boss you'll ever see in your life, because it's just literally a cloud of nothing. That said, I've died multiple times. I haven't even got to the boss part of the boss. But really, you're not... I missed horribly. Oh my god, this is going to be a fail-tastic episode. Basically, don't be afraid, because this boss is deceptively... Oh my god. It's deceptively difficult, folks. So, let's see if we can do this time. There we go. That's how it's done. Do a lot of pixel perfect jumps here in this one because, well, this is not an easy boss. This is quite difficult. And what have you got to do? Well, basically, you need to platform and shoot and figure out his pattern all at once and jump over that cliff. That's not a cliff. Now, you have a time limit to beat him in. If you fail to kill him in said time limit, his health will respawn. So, be very, very afraid, folks. Because obviously, final boss, he's not gonna be easy. But basically, do what I'm doing here. You shouldn't have too much an issue. Your hardest issue is gonna actually be aiming at him when he's, when he's driving by. Yes, that's right, driving by. He's a gangster now. Gangster, son. But, like I said, the hardest issue really is to damage him enough, like I just did there, before he respawns. Now, the second and third phase are easier to some extent, but also harder in other extents. Like, right now, we're forced up with this wind. There's nothing much you can do about it. I mean, you just need to really just be careful. Now, this is the second phase. This is by far the easy... Actually, no, the final phase is by far the easiest. This is the second easiest phase of it. Basically, it gets easier as the fight goes on. And you'll be surprised this is easiest because, well, he splits up into two pieces. Now, the best thing to do with this one is just wail on him every time you see the boss come by and stick to the bottom platforms, because the bottom platforms are where you're safest, because it's the easiest to really dodge out of the way. So like I just said here, there's the first there's one of the bodies done, and there we go. Yes, we're done. Right, with that, it's time to move on to the final chapter, which is, well, it's the final chapter. This is it. We've been waiting a week. I think I started this Let's Play a week ago to get up to this point. Dodge all the fires and time your ground pounds effectively, because it is deceptively easy to get hurt. Oh god. Okay guys, this is it, the final boss. Now, same tactic as before, blast him. And this is the easiest phase because all he does is go in a circle. So basically, as he goes from one side to the other, you move to the other side. It's very easy. You have to maneuver over the pig, so your biggest threat is actually doing that. Yeah, doing that's your biggest threat. Dying. So, just dodge him. Remember, if you touch any part of his body, you die. But, let's face it, look at this. This is, actually, I don't know how I didn't die there. I think I just got lucky at that point, to be perfectly honest. Now, I don't know if this guy has a time limit to actually kill him, because, well, I had no issues when I first did this boss with this phase. I mean, this phase I beat my first time, so yeah, you can use that as a difficulty sort of measurement, I guess. Of course, you could use the fact that I beat this boss as a difficulty measurement because I'm not particularly skilled with such things. Anyway, a few more hits and he is dead. He's dead? That's right, he is dead. Alright, there we go. We've done it. We have beat Rayman Legends. Oh, it tingles me so inside. I think I'm gonna cry. Yes! We saved the land! We did it! We did it, guys! Did it! Oh, I'm so happy. And that's a massive reward. Look at these lums. They just sprout hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds. Actually, about 300 lums onto us. So, I think it's a more than just reward. And finally, I think it's time for you to say goodnight with the rest of your pals. So, you betrayed me in Origins, did you? You betrayed me again here, did you? You used to help me back in the days of Rayman 1. Oh, it's time for you to get your comeuppance. All I can say to you now is, it's time for you to die. Insert movie quote here! And that, my friends, has been Rayman Legends. I've been SheepNDane, and this game is amazing. It's one of the finest platformers I've ever played. Now, I'm also giving my thoughts on what I think of the game. So, first thing first, I love the fact you can move around in the credits. I love when games let you do this. Second thing second, the gameplay is phenomenal. If you loved Rayman Origins, you'll love this. If you love platformers, you will love this game. This game is fantastic. Graphically, it's phenomenal. When I first heard they were going to add 3D models and stuff to the game, I thought they were going to be overused, but ironically, they weren't overused at all in this. I mean, they're only really reserved for boss fights and special things, and even then, the models looked pretty good. And the UB art engine really shines in this. This shows off the power of the dark side. No, it shows off what the engine can really do, because obviously these graphics are amazing, and it makes me want more sprite-based games, because sprite-based games are become a rarity these days, actually. I mean, obviously you see the occasional indie game and the occasional, like, Mario. Actually, Mario's not a sprite-based game. You'll see the occasional game, but it's not so apparent anymore with these things. But, yeah, Rayman Legends. Music, fantastic. Level design, top-notch. The only downsides I have to say to this game is sometimes there's too much. There's too many Murphy levels. The Murphy levels on their own really, really fun. But I think they should have spared them for like DLC or something, or you know, just move them away from the primary plot for most of them, because they lob too many at this game. I mean, the game itself is extremely short, much shorter than the last game, but the Murphy levels are really the downgrade for me. I mean, I know there's people out there like them, and I like them. I just think they're the weakest points, and considering that the part I don't like, well, I do like, but considering I like the weakest point in this game, it goes to show how good the game is. The music levels are fantastic, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like and comment to the video, and I'll catch you all next time. If you guys want to skip right ahead, because I'm going to be doing the music level after this, and obviously I won't be commentating because it's the end game music level and I never talk through the music levels, I'm going to be adding, and throughout the entire credit sequence I'll have a skip credits button. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this LP. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye!
SheepNDane.